Hi, everybody. I just wanted to make another show because I was going different places on the last show talking about leaving a man alone, and then I started talking about diseases and all type of stuff. This program is gonna be straight of leaving a man alone, and this is geared towards women. I'm not gonna stray off either. This is what I'm talking about. What it is that I'm not saying I'm an expert in men. I'm not, or else, or else I don't know what to tell you. I'll tell that joke later. But I'm not an expert in men, but I believe that I know something where I can understand them because I've lived with men my whole life, my father, my uncles, and everything. So I see how they interact with women and what they talk about it and what they have taught me, and watching how my mother actually worked around my dad, and then how I learned from her by watching her. See, the thing is this, okay? It's like what really puts a strain in a relationship. You would swear I'm a expert, but I'm not. I only learned by watching what I grew up with and what I saw. So I don't have this experience, but if I did have a chance to experience this, I would definitely utilize what I'm saying because things get taken the wrong way and relationships break up for no reason whatsoever for one simple thing where people don't pay attention to action. If a man is upset and he's acting up and don't want to talk, don't force him to talk. Just don't. Because what you're doing is that you stressing him out because now he's feeling like, okay, well, I'm fucking going through my shit and now I got to turn around and make her happy at the same time. That's what messes things up. Now, if you're confident in yourself and know that, okay, let me leave him alone for like a couple of days and let him come to me, he will come back. Because like I said, a man is not like a woman. A woman can do 11 different things and stuff and still make it. Not to say that men are not strong, but they can't take stress. And it's not your job to stress them out, and it's not their job to stress you out. So what I would do and what I have done, because I was involved once with someone that passed away, and I love him to death, and by him being gone, it's like I feel like both my hands are chopped off because he was a good person every day. It's not like one day I say, oh, he's an asshole. I mean, this man was good to me, so. But anyway, not to go into that anyway. But what I'm saying to you is that going back to what I was saying, said that to just leave them alone, and the best way to handle it is this, like, hey, listen, I know that you're going through something. If you need me, I'll be right over here, or I'll be there, or you can give me a call. But I'm just gonna let you figure this out. But just wanted to let you know I'm here for you, and just walk away. And sometimes it takes them a couple of days, a week, maybe, even 2 weeks, depending on what the situation is. And most likely when a man is depressed, most of it is mostly money. So if he wants something and he ain't getting it, and he's the type of man that works and makes his own money, and he wants that car, or he wants that truck, or he wants that house or something, and, and he wants nothing from you, and he's used to doing it himself, you're just going to have to wait. That's just the way it is, And another thing, ladies, if you have nothing to contribute, when I say nothing, as far as like money or good advice or anything, not to say that a man would be with you just for your money, but I'm saying if you have nothing to contribute to the man's problem, don't fucking talk. Don't fucking talk. If you can't fix it, if a man gets fired and stuff, and you can't go to his boss, and say, hey, can you hire him back? But your man wouldn't want you to do that anyway because it makes him look stupid. So the best action to take is not do anything. Just offer yourself and say, hey, if you need me, I'm right over here, and walk away. Or just simply tell him, listen, I'm not going to call you. Okay? If you need me, you call me. And after 4 days, if you don't call me, I'm going to call you just to see that you're okay. And then I will wait. Okay, that's what I would do. And that's what I would do. You know, and this is why relationships don't last. Most of the time, yes, it's cheating because the man is fucking tired or the woman is fucking tired of your shit. And you don't communicate that. Say, listen, you know what? I'm really tired of this. I don't like what you're doing. If a man says to you, listen, I don't like you doing this, or I don't like you wearing a weave or something, you have two choices. You either leave his ass and find somebody who will appreciate you, because if he doesn't like something that you're doing, or he doesn't like what you're wearing, or he doesn't like this, then he's not for you. Because the man that appreciates what you like is the man for you. If he has opinions about the way you look, the way you dress, and things like that, why are you with him? A man who loves you, you know, a man who loves you would would appreciate who you are, the person that you are, you know. And then that's all there is to it. You can't be afraid to leave, and also you can't be afraid to be let go. Things happen. Accept it and move on. Find a hobby, open up your own business, and eventually you'll find somebody that would appreciate you. That's the God honest truth. And I had to find out the hard way. You know, I did. At one time, there was one guy before I met Mark that I was talking to, and this guy had everything to say to me under the sun. The way you talk, the way you look, the way you act, on this and that. And literally, he would go out without me, you know. And this was many years ago, right? And it came to a point where I was saying, wow, this guy really, I mean, I didn't see the signs that he did not really like me. You see what I'm saying? So from being burned from that, okay, and this was way in my younger years. Way. Because right now I'm 49. I'm talking about now this shit happened now. Fuck you, bitch. You can leave. When I was 30, fuck you, bitch. You can leave. But I had a lot of issues in my 20s where I couldn't, you know, I couldn't put it together. Even though my father has taught me, my uncles have taught me, right, I just couldn't fucking put it together. And I was rejected all the time. And I said, oh, it's, you know, and I used to say, oh, it's me. It's my fault. It's the way I look, the way whatever. But now it's like, I don't give a damn, you know. And I didn't give a damn when I was 30, and 35, and right on from the time I turned 35, things start to look different. Then when I hit 40, fuck it. And then when I met this man, Mark taught me everything. It made me feel important. It made me feel like a woman and stuff. And from that on, no other man, I don't think any man would ever treat me the way that man treated me. And I'm not going to accept anything less because I know it can be done. Right? Same thing with a man. If you meet up with a woman and shit and whatever, and she lets you go, let that bitch go. She'll catch it. Because that's the worst thing a woman can, you know what the most painful thing for a woman in the world? And if you want to get a woman back and hurt her badly, the worst thing you could do is let her go. I don't care if she's with another man and she's moved on. That bitch ain't move on. She ain't move on. Trust me. She's in pain because rejection is a bitch. And if you cannot accept it, it's the worst feeling ever. And after that one relationship, it took me, let me see, how long it took me. Shit, I don't remember. I only had one. I had one, serious one. And that one, I thought it was serious. It wasn't shit. 1998, 99, 2000. When did this happen? Yeah, it took me 10 years to get over that incident. 10 years. 10 years. Yes, it was 10 years. Yes, 10 years. I couldn't put it, I was like, not depressed, but I kept doing my own shit. I had my job and making money and stuff, and I still am. But it took me 10 years to move on. And then I just moved, and then after that I decided to move on alone. And then I met Mark and stuff, and then he died, and now I'm alone again. which is fine. This time it's fine because I had the best 9 years with that man of my life, and nothing compares to that. And that'll carry me for the rest of my life. And I'm not anxious in meeting anybody because everybody's full of shit and it's bullshit, and I can't trust nobody. The way the world's going, things are going crazy. Is that you can't trust anybody. You can't. But anyway, I just want to let you know that the whole thing is this. Excuse me. It's cold out here, and it's Florida. Can you believe it's like 40 fucking degrees? Okay, so anyway, like I was saying to you, the man don't want to talk. Don't let him talk. If he doesn't want to talk, he doesn't want to talk. And if he's not talking, and if you don't see him for a week, the relationship is over. That's how I see it. If you're going to do some shit on Monday, and then I give you 4 days to put it together, and then I said on the 4th day I'm going to give you a call, and if you answer the phone, and I said, listen, I'm not going to have a conversation with you. I'm just going to say, hi, how you doing? Are you okay? Yeah. You need more time? Yeah. Okay. And after that, Sunday passed, Monday passed, I don't hear from you. I'm assuming that this shit is over. I'm not going to cheat, but I'm not going to call you back either. This time, I'm not going to call you back again. And if you don't call me, I'm assuming that the relationship is over. And of course, I'll move on. Okay? So that's just what it is. Don't waste your time on bullshit. Don't waste your time on it. I'm not saying that you should kiss a man's ass or kiss a woman's ass. But I'm saying that I don't think don't say, don't kiss a man's ass. You're not kissing his ass. You're giving him space. But the problem is to determine how much space do you give him. Make sure you give him 100%. But then just tell them, make sure you give them, see, men work like this. You have to give them a time slot. You have to say, listen, in 4 days, I'm going to call you back. I'm going to call you in to see how you're doing. And, if I don't hear from you, and you don't say this to him, but just say, I'm going to call you back in 4 days. And then, if he doesn't answer the phone the first time, most likely he's at work or something like that. Call him at night. Well, he's home for sure. You've been with him long enough. You know where he is or what he's doing. And if he says, I can't talk right now, and things like that, after the 4th day, don't call him back anymore. It's over. Move on. And if he comes back and he gives you a good explanation as to why he didn't speak to you, it's up to you whether you want to take him or not. But if he doesn't call you back and he says he needs more time after 4 days and you don't hear from him, let him go. It's over. That's just the way I see it. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, maybe you can email me and respond to me in regards to what I said, but that's how I roll. I'm not going to, I'll wait, but I ain't going to wait that long, because I'm assuming that in the 4 or 5 days, you might be talking to someone of a female presence that is giving you advice, and you like her advice, and you like the way she moves, and she may be the one for you. And I'm not going to sit down and wait for the bombshell. So after 4 days, if I talk to you and you don't want to speak to me after 4 days, I say how much time you need. I don't even ask how much time. I say, I'm going to give you more time. And then after that, I'm just using days to even it out so you understand what I'm saying. If he's upset on a Sunday, I call him on Wednesday. How you doing? Do you want to talk to me? Yes. If you don't want to talk, no. I said, okay, I'll give you more time. Then I'll give you to Sunday. If I don't fucking hear from you Sunday, we're over. That's it. I'm not going to waste my time. I care for you. We could be friends and shit if you give me a good explanation as to why you were fucked up, and say, hey, I'm sorry I did what I did, whatever, but I still want to be with you. Then at that point, and if you accept it, take it. If you don't, say, listen, man, I can't roll like that. If you don't tell me what's going on and whatever, and I can't help you, and you can't trust me, and you're talking to other people, there's no point for us to be in this relationship. It is what it is, and that's all it is. And that's just my opinion on the whole situation. And you as a woman should look at signs and symbols of how a man reacts. Action speaks louder than words. He can tell you shit, but it doesn't matter. Action speaks louder than words, and you have to know what you're dealing with. You have to. That's just my opinion. Whatever. So, it is what it is. So, anyway, listen. Have a good day. I'm just trying to make a number of shows for the week, so I don't have, because I'm going to be very busy this week, and stuff, because I have my own business to run and things like that. But I just want to get my foot wet in the radio business again. And we'll, if you have any questions, just email me at maggietmaker@aol.com if you have any questions or concerns, or just ask me questions at the bottom. But you have a good day and have a prosperous weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye from Maggie T. Maker.